Right, tonight I'm taking my son's C.Scope 440 out for a spin. See you at the first hole. Right, here's my first find with the C.Scope 440 MX. There you go, a really old penny there. Right, and here's my next find. There you go, 5p. Right, just found the remains of the inside of an iron core coin, probably a 2p. Well, I just picked this out, probably 3.5, 4 inches down on the pebbles. That's not bad, is it? That could easily be gold, couldn't it, if that was the case. Right, it's just found the remains of another iron core coin, a penny that would have been. Right, the C.Scope is actually quite impressive. I've just dug out from about 4 inches down this iron core penny. Right, there you go, just dug out 2p. I'll show you my settings that I've got this on at the minute. That's my settings at the minute. So I'm not really discriminating. And I've got background hum there. I don't know if you can get that in my headphones. Right, see you at the next hole. Right, there you go. There's the remains of another iron core penny. Right, just scraped out with my foot. There you go. 2 euro cents. Nice. The sort of beauty of this machine is it's a pretty much dig everything machine, and I'm digging up the signals that everyone's discriminated out, including myself. I've been up and down this bit of beach hundreds of times, so I must have either missed these or discriminated them out. Right, seems to be coppers tonight I'm finding, but there you go, there's a nice 2p. Right, there you go, there's 5p. I'm actually really enjoying myself tonight because it's going back to like basics. You never know what you're digging up. That's great. I love that. Right, I just dug up a bit of an e-cig. Right, just look what I've just found. Look, just scraped it out there. There you go, see that around us there? Oh, it's a key. I thought it was a ring. It's a key ring. Right, I just dug out another 2p there. Right, there you go, it's another 2p. Right, just dug out a penny. And this is out of a place that I have totally beaten to death with my 80 Pro and my 400. And with this little 120 quid detector, I'm finding stuff that I missed. And I definitely know I've been up and down this bit. I am having so much fun with this little detector. There you go, 10p. Right, the beauty of it is you never know what you're going to dig. I haven't played around with discrimination settings, but I have taken some pull rings and bottle tops and bits and bobs. They're in my pocket, so I'll play around with the discrimination in the morning when I get home. Or tonight, I'm meant to be home tonight quite early. Got a workman round tomorrow. Just got this out of a foot scrape. Why does it do it to you? That's so cruel. I thought I've got another ring and it's another one of those blooming things. Right, there you go. Nice 2p there. Right, about 6 inches down, so it's pretty good. It was quite a good hit. There you go, 9 core, 2p. Like I was saying, I hit this area really hard the other night. I went up and down it, up and down it, up and down it. Didn't think I missed anything, and I'm just trying the same beat again. I'm finding coins I didn't find with my 80 Pro. That's quite a worrying thing, really. Right, I've definitely decided that this is not just a kid's toy. A decent metal detectorist can use that. Well, I've got that over with quite early in the night, so I found a set of keys. Right, from about 4 inches down. There you go, and there's another 2p. Right, this pulled a 2p out of a whopping about 7 or 8 inches there. So there you go, nice 2p. I'll tell you what, it's starting to become a serious machine, you know. There you go, penny. Right, and can you see that with a foot scrape? There you go, 2p. Right, there you go, 2p. Right, this just came out from several inches down. You see it there? 10p. Right, the settings that I'm working with, it gives it a bit of a background buzz, you know, a bit like a threshold. But it works for me. That's why I'm working it anyway. Right, just gathering ammunition for a discrimination test. I'll have that and that. And because I'm having to dig everything, nothing's getting missed. So there you go, 5p. Right, just dug out 10p. about 4 inches. Right, it's a good job I checked my holes. There you go, another 10p. You know, I'm just in love with this machine. The simplicity in itself is just amazing. There you go, 20p. Right, my hour's almost up. We might have to run into injury time. There you go, 10p. No, 5p even. I just got out a bit of a e-cig there, but I just want to show you this. Let me just unplug the headphones. Right, so it's like a non-motion detector. Look, I don't have to wave it about so much. Sort of like one they use in Australian gold digging or whatever it is. But you can listen to see if it's a coin or not. You can hear the halo before and after it hits the coin. Sometimes. I'm just learning it anyway. But there you go. Bit of an e-cig. Right, there you go. With a foot scrape, there's 5p. Now I'm glad, in a way I'm glad I didn't find any pound coins so far, because that means I'm not doing it properly. But I think I've discriminated these out a bit because they're iron core. When I'm up the top I try and knock out number 53s, which is pull tabs, so I probably lost 5p's, 10p's and stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't discriminate at all then. Right, that's it, I'm not discriminating anymore. I absolutely hammered this beach to death. There you go, another 5p. Right, and there, just sticking out the stones like that. I'll have that, thank you, 10p. Right next to it, there's another noisy squeak there, so everything's all one tone. That's what annoys me a little bit about it. There you go, 5p. I'll check it again in a sec. Right, there's another target in there as well somewhere, so let's have a look. Hopefully it's a coin still. Oh, bottoms up. Right, there's another 5p. Right, so here's my coins so far. There's quite a few of them, isn't there? Not bad for a little, well, what I considered originally to be a child's metal detector, but I don't think that anymore. Right, just dug this out. There you go. Oops. 5p. I just got this out as well. 20p. It's quite a strong signal, that is. So maybe I've got a way of telling what's what. Right, I just scraped out an iron core 2p. You know, I find myself thinking I should stay a bit longer. I'm gonna stay a bit longer. I'm gonna make it. What is it now? I'll stay until 12. Right, the amount of iron core coins that are getting missed, me included in that, so I'm not going to discriminate at all anymore. I might even get a pulse induction C.Scope, the 4PI. Right, and with a foot scrape, a penny. Do you know, you're going to find stuff with one of these. Right, it's just dug out its first ever lighter, so let's see if it's a working one. Yes, it is. I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Penny. Right, just dug out 20p. Right, and another well rotted up penny there. Right, this looks like an old half p. Is it or not? No, it's not. I think it's a Canadian coin. Oh no, it's one euro cent, I think. Just scrape this out from about 3 or 4 inches. There you go, a copper penny. Right, just dug out another key. Right, it seems to be working alright on the whetstones as well. There you go, 5p. Right, I don't know if you see just there's a pull ring on a stone. Right, I'm just going to put the pull over that. It's hard to do it and film it at the same time. So I'm just going to tune it out. There. So that's a bit more. Just a tad more. Right, see. Yeah. That's it, you can't hear the. There's 20p on the other rock, just there. Can't hear the pull ring. Pull ring. There you can. Just put it through. But there you go, 20p. Pull ring. Let's just try just taking it down a little tad. That's it. Right. Let's try that. Right, and that's my settings for that. So that's eliminating out the pull ring and allowing the 20p. I sort of found the discrimination a bit wishy-washy on it, so I'm going to keep it on this dig everything machine. There you go. There's a penny iron core. So I've got to dig all the pull rings, the bottle tops and everything else, but at least I won't miss anything. Right, that's it. It's a couple of minutes to 12, so I'll see you at home for the roundup. Right, so don't forget this is a well hunted out spot that I've used for my 80 Pro, my 400 and everything else. Everybody's detected this area, and yet I'm still pulling coins out with a little £119 C.Scope. But the thing is though, you have to dig everything. Right, there's one thing I've got to say though, if you do get one of these, is most of the stones you can scrape away with your foot. If you hear like a bottle top roll off, you know it's a bottle top. If you hear nothing, you know it's either a pull ring or a coin. So there you go, that's a coin. Right, so here's my roundup for my little 2-hour jaunt. There you go, so I've got obviously bottle tops, keys, pull rings, that I've dug all of those, hundreds of them. In fact, I'm going to ache from head to foot by the time I get home in the morning, the amount I've dug up. And here's the coins. Now these are coins that I probably missed with my 80 Pro, and that little £119 detectors found them. So there you go.